Hey, it's Wrestling Hero Figs. We have a new backstage arena. This thing looks sick. Love how it turned out. We got a mixture of a lot of different sets right here. I mean, we got the old Mattel play set right there, which is like a weight room / interview area. We got the old Jax one right there. We got that brand new Extreme Sets backdrop. Love this, man. I mean, they've done one before in the past. Like, here, I'll give you a quick example. This is, here, move this real quick. This is pretty much what we had prior to this. They have sold out, unfortunately. This was no longer available on the site. So what they did is that they re-released a version 2. They also made a classic, by the way, which is like a late 1980s, early 90s style backstage arena. But this right here, they've just done so many good things with it. And I'll give you an example right here. I got a couple of pieces. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's a total of 6 pieces. And I mean, not just on height. Look at this. It's a lot taller. So if you're doing like figure reviews, you can actually get like the whole box in there without having to worry like, you know, this not overlapping. So not only that, but check this out. You see how on this one, they just basically just print it out or they just paint it on a door. This is functional. Like you can actually open up the door. So they've made it almost like, you can almost call it like 3-dimensional. And you're getting a lot of accessories as well with it. Like for example, they added floor pieces to these. I think you get a total of 3 and they're a good size. I mean, you can connect all 3 of them, right? And it's got like a little red outline to it. A lot of great detail to it for sure. It also has an interview area. Check this out. So if you want, right, if you don't have the old Mattel one, because that's basically what Mattel used to do. They had a lot smaller version, but this thing is huge. Look at this. You can get like an entire faction interviewed right there. So, and you can literally display this however you want. These are all interchangeable because if you look right here, you see how there's 2 tabs right there. You can either swap it out with like, you know, an office door or like a garage style door. And I'm going to go over this with you guys. That way you guys can just get a good idea of what we got going on. Before I do though, you are going to get a lot of these boxes. I believe you get a total of, let's see, 1, 2, you get 3 of them. You get 3 giant ones, and they're really easy to assemble. You get 3 giant ones, and you get 2 smaller ones. I left one unassembled so you guys can get a good idea. I mean, look at this. You can literally do it one-handed. So you just fold it, right? And you connect those 2 pieces right there. You see how they just come in? Just like any other box, right? You bring those in, and then you put that top piece over, and it closes. That's it. There's really no construction required for this. The thing that I wanted to show you guys is basically the layout of this whole thing, right? Because that's what I did. I mixed the new Extreme Sets playset along with the stuff that I used to have. And I am still utilizing the old one. There's still a lot of good things about this one. But if you were to ask me which one I prefer, definitely the new one. Like, look at this detail. Like they even put little tiny print of like catering, no smoking. Over here we got like production location, even on the doors. You see how on the doors over here, it actually says locker room? That's cool. And it actually does go to a locker room. And one of the reasons, and this is just my thoughts as to why they made this taller. If you guys remember, the locker room. This locker room was actually really tall, like these back pieces right here. So I think that's the reason why, because if you pull this out, I just want to show you guys real quick. I think that's one of the main reasons why they had to make this taller. You see how it's actually accurate as to how it should be, right? The wall should be a lot taller. Because if you tried using this on the old one, I mean, they're literally like almost in the exact same scale. So really happy that they got that updated. They got that fixed, right? And that's basically what we got going on back here. This is basically like a locker room area right there, right? So if you need to change, if you need to get ready for your match, you're ready, you're prepared. Over here, this is kind of like the walkthrough for the actual arena over there. Love this. That's the old Mattel one. See, even Mattel, they used to use cardboard as well. They did a mixture of cardboard as well as plastic. And the one thing that I loved about this, if you guys didn't see the review of this playset that I did a while back, yeah, you can interchange these. They're all interchangeable. What I did though is that I combined my interview area along with the weight room. It's an enclosed like feel to it, right? You got a little door. Looks like Jinder Mahal right there talking to Randy. He's like, I'm gonna take you out at Mania, bro. You got a little interview area down this way, a little hallway. Looks like AJ's talking to Shinsuke Nakamura. He's like, you gonna be ready, man? I hope you're ready. I know a lot of people are excited for that match. You guys didn't hear, yeah, AJ's injured. Got another hallway down here. This is the old Jax one right here. This is the one thing I forgot to show you guys. So if you look at this little tiny lever on the previous time we reviewed this, I didn't get a chance to, you just pull this and the door is supposed to go up. I don't know if mine will. Yeah, this is extremely old. But the other thing too that's functional is that if you lift this lever right here, if you're having like a hardcore match, you can actually make these canisters drop on your opponent. You see that? That's cool. Got a little door right here to go into the other side. Really awesome. Gotta say, I'm really, really pleased with Extreme Sets. How they just, the overall look, the overall feel to it. It just, oh man. And you, like I said, you're getting a lot. You're getting a lot of these tiny little backdrop, little carrying cases. So overall, you guys, I would highly recommend it. I'll put a link down in the description below. There'll be a link for you guys to go check that out. I mean, if you are interested, I mean, for me, like, I'm kind of sad. I almost missed out on this. Like, once they sold out on it, that's it. They were gone. They didn't redo them. That's the one thing about Extreme Sets. Like, once they sell out, they won't, like, re-release it. They'll just release a different version of this. And this version, oh, yeah, it's so much better. Until next time, everybody.